and Mistress Harley.
Hey everybody, it's Johnny Taylor. It's the Awesome Pod. Fucking A. Dynamite. You know, I should acknowledge, we missed Collision this week.
We're sorry.
Shit happens. I mean, shit was happening. I was in Appleton. Everybody's schedules were crazy. We missed it.
I thought about doing a full WCW takeover, like Vince McMahon, like I own the podcast now. But
dude,
instead,
do it. Feel free next time.
Yeah, Mistress Harley could have been the one woman New World Order.
I literally texted you guys. I was like, "Are you dead? Do I need to carry on the podcast alone?"
Yeah, it was.
We basically said, "Yeah."
Yeah, kind of dead, to be honest.
But hey, we're back and we got a lot going on this week. So I challenge us to also not only cover Rampage Collision because it's happening on the same night this week on Friday in LA, but we got the pay-per-view in LA. So like, let's do 3 then. Make up for last week. Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I'll bring my laptop on my travels.
Please do. We're serious podcasters now. It's been our 1-year anniversary. It's time to take it seriously.
We should talk about that. Last week we did a show. It was our 1-year anniversary show, and we didn't mention it at all. I had not realized that it was our 1-year anniversary. That's the kind of life we're living. But Brendan did acknowledge it on his voice note from London. So, Raggedy Bitches, I gotta say, from the bottom of my heart, thanks so much for tuning in every week. It's been a crazy year. And year 2, we're just getting started, baby. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. So, Diana, you were there live. First off, let's acknowledge Mistress Harley, a now permanent fixture on the Awesome Pod. So,
I was invited to be a member of this polyamorous crew, and of course, I couldn't stop myself from saying yes. But also, we need to get the matching leather jackets. You know, we need to be like a crew.
I'm on board with this. We need to get.
Mine has to be pleather, like vegan leather.
But of course, yeah. Whatever shiny alternative you decide,
like
as
vinyl,
long as they match.
That'd be rad.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest, vinyl way more affordable for my budget. So
all right, matching vinyl for everybody.
Yes,
we're gonna go vinyl.
It's either that or we go get some belts from the AEW.
I love that.
Right. It's it is great to have you on the show, and
thank you.
Brendan will return at some point.
Yeah, he's world traveling, man.
He's just all over the goddamn world, and I have been in contact with Brendan. He's having the time of his life, and he misses you raggedy bitches, and making Beyonce references on the podcast. So, so let's talk a little bit about the live show. So it's in Ontario, California, right down the street from where I was born in Riverside, California. How was the vibe in the Detroit Arena? It came across like the crowd was very hot.
Yeah, the crowd was super fun. I wasn't sure what to expect because it was a really rainy day here in LA / I keep wanting to say Oxnard, Ontario.
Ontario.
So much. Like I was scared I was going to go to the wrong place because they say Oxnard so much. Anyway, they were not deterred by the rain. They were very excited, very happy. And I would like to say a lot of horror fans in the crowd. Like as soon as I walk in, lots of fans of The Last Drive-In, and just, it was amazing. The crossover there is just always amazing. But I had people just constantly coming up, like, when's new season, blah, blah, blah. So thank you guys that were in the audience. That's amazing.
That's awesome. I saw the Texas Chainsaw matches signed.
No. I took that picture for you, man.
No, I'll take off my cast.
Brenda's gonna put that on the Instagram, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre people retweeted that or reposted it in stories. So they agree.
Any publicity is good publicity. Let's go ahead and we'll get it started. And I gotta say, one thing AEW hits out of the park, they always have a good match to start. They never start with some stinky bullshit. And so I give them credit. This one has Orange Cassidy and Hook taking on Moxley and Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta did not have any mic time. What a relief.
Never does.
He has to take his improv first.
Yeah, he needs to just go fucking to UCB. Take 2 classes. This was a fucking banger match. You know, I wouldn't say, you know, a 5-star classic or anything, but to start the show, you're starting it pretty good. And I thought Orange Cassidy looked tremendous in this. And I think a lot of credit to Wheeler Yuta and Moxley for selling so well, but really, really good showing by Cassidy. And Moxley and Yuta go over. It makes me think possibly Orange Cassidy retains this weekend since they put Moxley over.
So. I'll be so sad if not.
Yeah, let's swing to Mistress Harley, who thinks Orange Cassidy's a basic bitch.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Basic bitch.
You're off the pod. Fired.
Okay. Well,
fired.
Your loss. But no, really, he's great at flopping around like a dead fish, and that's entertaining to watch. But I just don't see, like, I like high flyers. I'm just going to list, like, Rey Mysterio, Rob Van Dam, Jeff Hardy. Like, these are the guys I love to watch, and Orange Cassidy is kind of, like, not that. So, you know, it's not his fault that I don't like him.
Interesting.
Diana, moving on to you. What you think of this one? I don't think I've ever, first off, Mistress Harley, I don't think I've ever heard of anybody that really actively hated Orange Cassidy. Like, you actually...
One dude right behind me, started the night off on a not so great note because he was all kinds of hating on Orange Cassidy. Like, everybody else yelling, woo, Orange. Dude behind me, fuck you, Orange, I fucking hate you, blah, blah, blah. I had to turn around and glare. Like, no, sir. Who are you to have this much hate for this wonderful man?
That's Mistress Harley's soulmate.
I
know. Ew. No, I'm less of a hater and I'm an appreciator. So I appreciate the way this man gets his ass kicked. Sometimes a heel is doing his job. I know he's not technically a heel, but whatever. By making
even close to it.
Yeah, you know, it's just like, do you like watching this guy kick ass or get his ass kicked? So one way or another, you need both on the show, right? I'm just so unimpressed by him that I'm like, yes, Mr. Paquette, kill it, you know.
I feel like he's so athletic, though. I feel like he is so talented. I feel like he does kick ass. Yeah, he gets, you know, hurt easily and sells that very well, but, like, still very, very actually great technical wrestler.
Agreed.
Technical, yes, but, like,
But that's amazing, and that takes skill. What's not to love here?
Where's his, like, great move that you can't stop talking about? Like, Commander
the
can walk the tight ropes.
The pockets. What's not to love?
That's so basic.
We die when he pockets. Like,
pockets.
It takes a lot to put that over, man.
Try harder.
Mrs. Harley's not gonna
do a flip.
Wow.
She's not gonna. She's
crazy.
More clips.
She's not gonna come around. I feel that Mrs. Harley's setting her ways here.
I think I'm gonna make you an Orange Cassidy fan. That's my goal. And also,
challenge accepted.
He put the word out that he would like to be a guest on the pod. So.
Ooh, okay. Well, I have questions for him that will be so nice and polite.
Be on your best behavior, Mistress Harley.
And now he doesn't want to come on. You scared him off.
Now he's going to be afraid.
Yeah. Block.
You know, the boos make just as much money as the woos. Like, just saying.
That's true.
Heat is heat. You gotta love your haters as much as your appreciators. My haters make me so much money. All that free advertising. Oh my god.
Oh man, I wish mine did. They just walk out of the comedy club sad. All right. Where are we at? and that's no reflection on the people of Appleton. They were very nice. That said, move out of Appleton. What a crashing bore Appleton, Wisconsin is. Good Lord. I was just walking around my hotel room looking for fucking things to hang myself on.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways.
Dark day at the podcast. Shit, man.
Yes.
Where were we?
I don't know.
I'm dark. Let's talk about a man that nearly tried to kill a toddler. Swerve Strickland.
Good segue.
Is facing off with another very, very timely Hangman Adam Page. I felt like the Hangman in Appleton. So they have their show off. Now here's the thing, showdown. Here's the deal with this. They can't touch each other. If they touch each other, the fight's off. And we don't want that. No one wants the fight to be off. Good work here by Hangman. Swerve doesn't say much. Hangman says a line here where he says that Prince Nana is basically dick riding, and after the show he goes and he buys weed from a high school student. I popped hard.
Classy.
I popped hard for this, and then he said then I'm going to steal your weed. I'm like,
yes, the crowd was chanting, "Steal his weed, steal his weed."
Yeah, we were reaching all new levels on AEW programming with the buying weed from high school students and then getting it stolen. I thought this was strong stuff from Hangman. And then he goes and he beats Prince Nana up because that's not part of the rules.
I know.
Favorite reaction. I know. I loved Swerve just looking so panicked that Prince Nana was getting his ass kicked.
Who's going to get his weed after the show?
Yeah, I love Hangman. You're dumber than you were 2 years ago when you got your ass fired. Then goes on to say his fiance left him. His kids don't talk to him.
Holy shit, man. Hangman was going for fucking the balls.
I was like, Hangman must have spent a weekend in Appleton, Wisconsin. He was fired up.
Don't fuck with the man's baby, man. You get what you get.
Don't fuck with this kid. What'd you guys think of this segment? Good shit, bad shit, mediocre shit?
Amazing cowboy shit. Yes. Amazing. Hangman's amazing. Yay. So excited for this match.
We're pro weed, we're pro wrestling, and
pro cowboy.
Freud. Yeah, this is a classic case of the husband cannot beat the wife, so he kicks the dog. So they can't touch each other, or the match is off. So I'm gonna beat up your friend. Fuck it.
We're reaching a lot of territories on this podcast, and I'm here for it. Now we have a ladies match here, red velvet and sky blue. A lot of colors going on in
Scooby-Doo.
Man, I gotta talk about this, and I'd love to get your opinion on it. You're supposed to you're transforming into this dark, fucking seething character. How are you gonna wear Scooby-Doo cosplay in this motherfucker? Like, what are you really? She's like, I'm gonna go with this one, and it's fucking.
So here's what I thought, because that did trouble me as well, and I thought that she's still on the fence. So it's maybe trying to tease us with she's going to the lighter side, trying to be willowy, but then she's gonna swear back to dark blue. That's not good.
I appreciated it. People are complicated. I contain multitudes, said Walt Whitman. You can be both dark and spooky and do fun cosplay. Diana, you do fun cosplay and you're spooky. I do fun cosplay and I too am a spooky bitch.
That's also fair.
I felt seen.
I thought it was some bullshit.
It was a super cute outfit, don't get me wrong.
It was so cute.
It was cute, but man, you can't be dressed like the fucking Mystery Machine right in the middle of your big hill turn. Like, man, come on.
Lots of Lots of.
I thought the match was good.
The match was cute. I just wanted to say the crowd was making a lot of Scooby Snack references.
That's what you're gonna fucking get. You're gonna get fucking Scooby Snack references.
There was a lot of that.
They're trying to think.
And also eat that cake with the red velvet. Just saying.
Eat that cake.
Yes.
Never change on
We're getting the respect.
Yeah, there we go. I thought the match was pretty good. Probably the best Red Velvet select. It was the most that every time Red Velvet's in the ring, I get scared that someone's going to break their neck. And there was only one moment where I thought that it could happen tonight, and it's when she did that weird like backwards Hurricane Rana to Sky Blue, and Sky had to like definitely take a big leap to avoid hitting her head on the ground. But pretty good stuff. It made Sky Blue look good, and she's got a big 3-way coming up. That sounded dirtier than I meant. She's got a 3-way match coming up at Full Gear, and
I will say
I
that
don't think she's going to win it.
I don't either. The crowd was kind of mixed on this one. There's people trying to say this is awesome, and then people countering, no, it isn't. So it was pretty evenly mixed on that one.
I like seeing the near death.
What?
I like seeing the near death and the near misses. I admit, like, I'm a bit of a sadist, and so watching someone like almost break their neck but then not break their neck, that's exciting to me.
That is fair.
There is something to it. I mean, sometimes I'll be bored, like if you're like in a really boring town on the road, and I'll just watch people. I'll just watch people fall down on my phone for, I don't know, an hour straight. And sometimes they get you through some of the tough moments.
Treadmill accidents are the best.
Oh yes, now we're talking. Gotta have a podcast. Gotta have a podcast dedicated to that.
I would guess if you like wrestling, you also like treadmill accidents. It's a lot of the same body movements.
Crossover.
Pain,
I do not. I am not a treadmill accident fan.
We're learning. We're learning about the things we like. Samoa Joe hits the ring. Boy, was he over as fuck.
That's because he's good. It's because he's great.
Man, the crowd was hometown guy. Crowd was super into Joe. He goes against a guy named John Cruz. I love. There was a great moment in the match where John Cruz is throwing leg kicks and Samoa Joe's like casually blocking him. Fucking Joe is so funny. That's one of the things people don't give him enough credit for. He's got like this deadpan personality in the ring. Good shit. He beats the living shit out of this John Cruz, and he still says like, "Hey, I'm willing to be your friend, MJF." MJF's just not having it. It's not doing it.
And time is running out, apparently.
Yeah, we're almost done. The expiration date's coming up on this piece of string cheese. What do you guys think? We've talked about this for a few weeks. Do you think Joe ends up with the title at some point? I know, Mistress Harley, you have suspicions.
Yes, of course. Like, he's going to retire the ROH belt because he's had it so long, and he's just going to be the champion. How can you stop? Everyone tries to like kill Samoa Joe, and he stands there like a psychopath. Like, I know sell everything, and I love that about him. I'm a big Joe fan.
Mistress Harley loves Joe. Diana, I'm not so sure that Joe ends up with the belt. What do you think?
I'm not so sure either. No, I would have said straight up no if he hadn't done the retirement of the ROH belt. That makes me be like, that's a big thing to give up for nothing to come of it. But otherwise, I'm not convinced either. I don't envision that for him at this moment or anytime in the near future.
I agree, because the thing with him giving up the ROH belt, it's almost like they didn't want to put somebody over him, so he still looked strong for when he becomes like the eventual champ.
Exactly. No one has beaten him.
So that gives me pause. I'm like, maybe
it makes you wonder. Definitely makes you wonder. backstage, Mariah May meets Tony Storm for the first time. It's a big moment for Mariah. It's a big moment for Mariah May. She was definitely freaking out.
Great moment
Tony
for
Storm.
all of them. Amazing segment. We got Luther. We got RJ City. We got Tony. They all look fucking like stars. It was a very good segment.
Also, I loved how they would go from color to the black and white.
Yes,
color
like
to the
Wizard
black
of
and white.
Oz. It's
It
perfect.
was dope.
Excellent touch.
I loved it. I've said it before, and I'll say it continually. Tony Storm killing this character work.
But personal note to Tony Storm, instead of dismissing your simps outright, use them for stuff and then make them go away.
Right. That's
I feel like we
this
might.
is.
I feel like she was caught off guard, but when she has a moment to think about it, I think she'll get to your point of view.
It's just my advice.
There's not another wrestling podcast where you're going to hear the sentence, "Let your simps do stuff for you first, and then shoo them away." That's got to be the first time it's ever been said on a wrestling podcast, and that's why we're different. The Young Bucks, they come out. They're taking on Penta and Commander. The Young Bucks in full heel mode at this point, just waving their toddler dicks around.
I hate them.
Yeah, the Young Bucks are doing a real good job of making themselves completely insufferable. This was a fun match, though. I will say.
It was a fun match, but like they did a little regional thing where the Young Bucks had the same like video game moveset as the Luchas, and so they like countered each other. I don't know if you guys watch New Japan, but it was a little like Will Ospreay, Ricochet vibes. But it was a really good match, but I wanted it different, you guys. I wanted it different.
You wanted the Luchas to go over.
Of course, they're better. They are quantifiably better.
I was really surprised. I thought it was gonna be slam dunk. The crowd was for the Young Bucks because hometown, whatever. But it was pretty mixed. Like they definitely weren't just straight up crowd favorites.
When the Young Bucks started cheating, I noticed the crowd turning on them, and I'm like, that's when you know you're good. You're in your own hometown, and you can still get the crowd. You can still be so insufferable that the crowd turns on you.
Good job, Young Bucks.
Yeah, I wanted the Luchas to beat the Young Bucks, rip off the California flag, and deport them out of the state. Like, you are no longer welcome in California, Young Bucks.
Yeah, they also mocked the Judas Effect in the match, which
they mocked it. I didn't take it as mocking.
Definitely looked like mocking to me.
Agree.
You know why?
I took it as straight up just using it. Why?
Because they don't like Chris Jericho. I mean,
but I didn't.
It's pretty clear.
Aw, I took it as them just stealing it.
But that's disrespect. In wrespling, that's disrespect.
Right.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin used to go after people for using his moves. So
yeah, no, I took it as disrespect, but not mockingly so.
Okay, all right.
I could rewatch it in person. I just have a second to process. I'm like, oh, juice the back. Oh.
Mistress Harley, you touched on this a little bit, and this is in my notes. The sequence right at the very beginning of the match, when they're doing all the double kip ups, and then there were a bunch of missed elbow drops, and then they got up and they shook hands. I agree with you. I thought it came off really corny. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, it's like when you're Orange Scorpion fighting Blue Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. Like it's.
It was. I just needed somebody to scream, "Get over here!" The guns were in action. They actually, yeah, it was short. They took on Pretty Peter Avalon and a guy that they didn't even mention his fucking name.
They didn't.
Can you imagine? Like, it's your big moment. You like tell your whole family, you're like, I'm going to be on Dynamite tonight, national television, and they don't even fucking mention who you are.
There was a minute I thought that guy was dead after they went through the tables. I was like,
Yeah, it was short. Not much to talk about here, but they're definitely they're sending a message to MJF. Bang Bang Gang, they're after him.
My whole row just collectively went, huh? With like how fast it was. Like they basically walked there.
Man, I mean, you got a dude where they're not even fucking mentioning your name. The disrespect.
Only in wrestling do you have to beat up another person to like send a voicemail to a third guy. Like they don't have his phone number. They can't text him. They're like, by the way, now that we're done with this, I have a message for you.
Yeah, and we should talk about the segment where the Next Strong crew dials up Adam Cole. Dials up Adam Cole on the telly. I love how they're like 4 digits, and then they're like, hold on, I'm mirroring it. You know, they have a whole fucking system that they're doing. I'm like, okay. You would think Adam Cole was in Traction. Like, he even how he's talking, I'm like, bro, it's your ankle, dude. Like, we know you're sitting. We know you're sitting. You're sitting down. Like, I know you can sit down. You don't have to lay in your bed like you're fucking. It's the ending sequence of Philadelphia or something. He. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. But anywho.
The darkness of Appleton.
Appleton, you've done this to me. I gotta say, Roddy Strong, the more ridiculous he gets, the better it works for the Next Strong crew. He screamed Adam 6 times in like a 25 second.
And the crowd, we were all yelling it with them. Adam.
Oh yeah, he got screaming Adam over, and I did not see that coming. Fun stuff. Who's the devil? Who do we think the devil is? Do we have any more clues?
Not MJF.
Have you guys been watching CM Punk's stories on Instagram where he's implying a tone?
I mean, if they reveal the devil as CM Punk,
it would be amazing.
My mind
I
would
would
be
vote for it.
It would
my
be
mind
amazing.
would be fucking blown.
Like maybe he and Tony made up and he came back. That would be fucking.
Dude,
amazing.
I would fucking shit, throw up, and come at the same time.
Yes, we all would.
Yeah.
Johnny, do that shit in private. Fuck.
I will. I'll be sure I'm in the closet when I do it. But
make your sis pay for it.
Yes. Yes. There's got to be a market for it somewhere. There has.
Only
There
on
is.
Johnny's OnlyFans.
Yes. My OnlyFans is very niche.
All from Appleton.
Yeah. Boy. They wouldn't even know what to do. Those fucking bores.
Oh my god! Thanks for coming to the show.
Yeah. Oh,
I
I
want
gotta
the
say
devil
this.
to be Christian. I want it to be Christian. Like.
Oh, okay. That's a little dark horse.
I want.
Just throw him into an entirely different feud altogether.
I know.
Yeah.
So now you're gonna do this now.
Well, I remember all the other shit he used to do on the other show from the past, so I'm like, what if? But what if?
I mean, I don't know who it is. I hope in my heart that it's CM Punk. Like, I really do hope in my heart that it is. Anywho, we got a big match here. It's the I'm gonna try to say all of it. Like Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, street fight.
Yeah.
That's a serious. That's a serious promotional match. So this is a lot of moments in this match I want to talk about. It's Paul White, it's Ibushi, it's Kenny Omega, it's the Lionheart, Chris Jericho, taking on Brian Cage, Will Hobbs, which we're going to talk about his big spot in a minute. Takeshita, and Kyle Fletcher, formerly of Aussie Open, who I thought looked fucking really good in this match.
Hold on. Is he not with Aussie Open anymore? At all?
Well, that guy's hurt. He's like tore his knee or
That's on
something.
hold,
So.
right? Like they're not done.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're done, but he's off kind of doing his own thing right now. So
Okay.
I'm going to say formerly for now. We don't know. Who knows? Aussie Open could be back in 2 months and everything's fine again.
Oi.
I love Aussie Open.
It's like the Marvel Universe. They just want to leave open threads to maybe pick up later.
Long-term storytelling.
That's how I see it. I definitely didn't even think about it being done, just on hold.
I think you're right. So this is great because Jericho and Kenny Omega, this is kind of like their last, we're coming down to the end of them being a tag team. They take on the Young Bucks for a tag title shot. I hope they beat the Young Bucks. That would make that would be very happy.
How do you feel about that, Harley?
Yes, beat the fucking Young Bucks. Beat them into the ground.
It's kind of cool. Jericho and Paul White are wearing matching suits, which it took me back to the Jericho days of WWE. One of my favorite tag.
Jericho chants in the audience for sure.
Yeah, one of my favorite tag teams because it was such kind of like a pairing you wouldn't like think of, but they fucking made it work.
And with that suit, the skinny tie, he looked like a professional killer.
Yeah, they were assassins.
So I don't know much about that game, although I will say this match worked and made me want to check it out. But I guess they wear suits like that in the game, which is why they were doing it.
Thank you.
And
insider track on that.
Knowledge.
Kenny Omega had the Sega. Like he had basically like scenes from the fucking game on his pants.
He couldn't wear the suit because he was sponsored by Sega and had to wear them.
Yeah, pretty fucking amazing. I mean, if you're gonna have a cross promotional thing, that's a cool way to do it. Just fucking have it all over your pants.
I would not have paid any attention to this game, and now I'm gonna check it out. So.
Yeah, it does. It looks cool. So they mentioned on that they had Brian Cage on loan. So Brian Cage, not an official member of the Callis family, he's still with the Mogul Embassy. This is I want to talk about Will Hobbs body slamming Paul White onto the limousine. First off, Paul White's a very big man to be getting thrown off a stack onto a fucking limousine. I hope he's feeling okay. That had to hurt like a mother. That had to hurt like a motherfucker because he took it. You don't. There's no faking that. He took that shit.
Yeah.
Also, how
after that.
Yeah, I know. The match was ending and like Paul White's fucking laying on a gurney somewhere. This was a fucking chaotic match. How was it live, Diana?
Oh my god, so much fun. I don't know if we missed much that we couldn't see. Like the screen wasn't always going with what was happening elsewhere. But just from what we could see, it was fucking amazing. And the crowd was dying over all of it. Like the bike, especially when that came out, people were like, not a bicycle, and just losing their minds.
Dude, Kota Ibushi taking the lazy stroll down the ramp, just casually hitting people. He's going 3 miles per hour. So fucking funny.
The stuff that does it for me is people being where you know they're not supposed to be. Like, once you're outside the ring and backstage and, like, you're walking across refrigerators and using trash cans. Like, I love all of that. It's like, because you know people aren't supposed to be walking on those fridges. You know it's not safe. That's why it's exciting.
Right. The danger of the ambiance element.
Those trash cans are dirty. That floor is actually concrete, not the pads they put around the ring. Like, it's just extreme wrestling, and I like it. Like, those guys were fucked up by the end of the match. Everyone's all like bleeding from their faces and shit.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Oh, I do have to point out this little 7-year-old kid that was behind me the whole time. He was fucking nuts. He's gonna be a psycho killer when he grows up. But like the very first thing he said was to Orange Cassidy. He was like, "Punch him in the nuts!" I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun." And by this match, he was just screaming, "I want blood!" And
that's incredible.
And then when Kyle Fletcher walked by us with blood, I was like, "Blood!" And he let out the most blood-curdling scream, like, "Blood!" for so long. It's like, wow. Good parenting guy behind me. Not even kidding though. I loved how much he was into it and how excited he was by the blood. So he got his money's worth with this match.
That's why I love like the indies like JCW. If you guys ever watch Juggalo Championship Wrestling, that crowd is ready for blood. They're like blood, 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 and they want it and they get it, and it's awesome.
Yeah, dude. Also, like big ups to Jericho, Big Show, Kenny Omega, and Ibushi. All four of these guys are, different degrees of like many years in this business. Dude, the things they're going out and doing every week, fucking commendable, putting their bodies on the line, doing this shit. Pretty fucking crazy to think about. I thought everybody looked good. I have to say, I thought Kyle Fletcher looked really sharp in this, especially in like such a chaotic match. That dude is going to be a big star if they give him a chance.
I love him interacting with the crowd like so adorably. At one point when he was dead on the floor, some guy was like, "I'm sorry I made fun of your shoes," which he was earlier, and they had words. He just was dying, and he was just like flipped him off casually. We all fucking popped over that. Did they show on TV him how much time he put into making his little chair apparatus?
Yeah, it was in picture-in-a-picture.
He was doing it for so long, was so meticulous. It's like, no, not here, over here, perhaps, and just standing back.
I love that he takes like the sushi menu and he's just like casually lays that over the top. I'm like,
that's what was missing.
Yeah, he was like, I was going to hurt him real bad, but now it's really going to hurt.
Right. I need to put down this menu before I try to murder a man. Excuse me. Like, and oh my God, that chair, like throw the back landing. I was thinking about my chiropractor and her phone number.
Also, Takeshita giving Ibushi the brainbuster on the bike. Dude, that looked uber painful. Like, yikes.
This is the shit I show people when they say wrestling is fake. I'm like, how do you fake this? Show me. You do it.
It's so true. It's so true. One of my favorite parts of the match was Omega and Jericho duct taping Will Hobbs to the ropes, and then duct taping his mouth.
Yes, just shut him the fuck up. Thank you.
I loved Kenny Omega just taking his sweet time trying to find stuff to hit him with. I'm like, this is fucking unintentionally hilarious. Really good shit. The crowd was eating it up. And then we got to talk about Kenny Omega putting Brian Cage's enormous ass up in the air to get that one-winged angel, and the one-winged angel absolutely perfectly executed. That's why he's one of the best in the business. Omega, Jericho, Paul White, and Ibushi get the win over Takeshita, Fletcher, Hobbs, and Cage. About 20 minutes of absolute anarchy. Pretty good shit. And I want to ask y'all, do you think Omega and Jericho beat the Young Bucks this weekend? What do you got?
Yes.
I hope so, but I feel like it's too much to hope for, I guess. It's like, I think they're gonna fuck us. They have us on this lovely high right now.
Yeah, I think the Young Bucks go over.
Down. Fuck that. Yeah. Especially in LA. Come on. Ugh, lame.
I agree.
No.
I think I think the Young Bucks go over.
But I think no matter what, it's going to be a killer fucking match. So.
Yeah, it'll be a good time for the best in the business going at it. Really good shit. What a fun match.
Before we move on from this, we should mention Takeshita and Jericho in Japan. Like, what match? Did you guys see that?
I watched it.
I saw short clips, like highlights.
I implore everyone to go and seek that out. The whole match is just fucking start to finish beyond, like, amazing. Which made this match even more interesting to me because I didn't have a real strong opinion about Takeshita before, but seeing him this way now I'm invested. So go check that out as a supplement to this match.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it over even more than you are.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite matches of the whole year. I thought it was a legitimate 5-star match. I thought that it wasn't just, there was a lot of high spots, but it wasn't just high spots. There was some amazing storytelling. Thought Jericho looked 20 years younger, just fucking jumping off the top to the ringside.
Yes.
I thought he kind of looked 20 years younger in general. Like, I don't know, maybe he had a great facial or a great nap before he got to the ring, but I was like, wow, he's done something. He's got a glow. Maybe he's pregnant. I don't know.
He's a glow.
Yeah. Somebody should check him.
What's going on?
Yeah. Also, if you're dicking around trying to watch the match, I implore you to also watch the press conference that happened before.
Yes.
Where Jericho lost his ever-loving mind and
Dad was mad.
Threw a bunch of shit around. Definitely. I think frightening as a shoot. Frightening some members of the press. It's definitely worth taking a look at. Really, really good shit.
So good. I wish they covered it more on AEW, but I don't think they covered it at all, really. So go watch it.
Which is a bummer because goddamn, it was, and that match itself, 5-star classic in my opinion.
It was
definitely Jericho's best single match of this year, zero doubt on that. So.
Really, really good, and credit to Takeshita too, who's so fucking good. We should talk about MJF. He goes out and cuts a promo. And I'm going to say something a little controversial. This was not my favorite segment. This came off very only okay to me. And I've been very excited about it.
For MJF, especially to close it out. It was really just... Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was super meh.
As a guy who's better than you, who are you to decide what's meh?
Yeah, I could tell you that is fair, but as a consumer, not my favorite moment. But I will say I'm still stoked to see what happens on Saturday.
It didn't sour me on that. It just kind of was like, it was such a high after the blah, blah, blah second match that it was kind of just, we could have ended without that.
Also, I think they maybe should have put this somewhere in the middle of the show. I don't know. Yeah. But
pacing-wise, I agree.
Yeah, it did come off a little like, this is happening now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, Jay White outright insinuating that MJF's the devil. Is it a swerve? Is it what's going on here? Also, the Guns and Juice Robinson come out and they try to beat up MJF, and then MJF gets the better of them. And I'm like, why? Why would they do that? They should have left MJF in like a bleeding heap before the pay-per-view. I don't know. The whole thing came off clumsy. But at the same time, I am still stoked to watch that match because I think it's going to be good shit. What do you guys think?
Exactly the same.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little bit uncomfortable, though. I hate this, like, I'm going to call you the devil and then all my friends are going to come kick your ass. Like, what bullshit is this? Like, if I'm calling you out, you best believe I'm coming to kick your ass. I don't get a group of my friends to do it. Like, how does that make you better than me,
Cowardly heel shit.
Well, and boring. It's not heat between those two guys. It's heat between MJF and the 4 guys he almost murdered.
Yeah, it was really Appleton of them to do
Oh my
that.
god. We're so sorry. I love you, even if Johnny doesn't.
Listen,
I don't like anywhere outside of California, so
I decided maybe day 2. I was like, I'm never coming to this market again. So let the bridges I burn light my way. Pretty good show overall, in my opinion. We should probably rate it. Rate this motherfucker.
An award.
What should we rate it on, though?
Oh, bicycles.
Yeah. Oh, bicycles. Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. Mistress Harley, how many bicycles slowly ridden are you going to give it?
As long as the bicycles have no seat, 3.5 out of 4.
Wow. We're
out of 5. It's 5.
You guys never tell me. You have to prompt me.
I forget.
It's 5.
Because Joe Bob does 4, so I get confused with which one we're doing. But we do 5.
Okay, so out of 5, I give a solid 4 seatless bicycles.
Yay! I'll take that.
4. Diana, what'd you give it?
I give it 4 3/4 seatless bicycles that are ridden slowly.
I gotta agree. I'm gonna be somewhere in between y'all. I'm gonna go with 4.5
You would
seatless
like
bicycles.
to be in between us, I know.
Oh, I said it, and I thought to myself, someone's gonna make a joke about that, and it was Mistress Harley, right on cue.
I warned you about opening the door. I'll walk through
The
it
door,
every time.
the forbidden door was
Forbidden
open.
door.
We got. I'm gonna go 4.5. Now we definitely have some. We got some awards to give out.
Alrighty.
Oh wait, the Ghost. Ghost gave it a straight up 4, and Ghost has some family right outside of San Bernardino, and they all attended the show tonight.
Oh.
So.
I'm surprised it wasn't higher than 4. And in person it was small.
Yeah, the Ghost hated the Scooby-Doo cosplay.
Mocking, I get it. The ghosts are never real in Scooby-Doo. It's just mocking the ghost.
Yeah. It's a deep cut, you guys. That's the content you don't get.
If we pull off the hood of the Ghost, it was Johnny the whole fucking time.
It was me. Then I would have got away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. All right, so we got awards to give out.
All right. Without further ado, go ahead, Johnny. You give them out.
The first one's the John Holmes Dick of the Week award. Yay! Who was the biggest dick of the show? And a show full of a lot of choices, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
Mistress Harley, who do you think the biggest dick was?
Jay White.
That's a contender. Strong contender. He wins the biggest dick of the week award from Mistress Harley. Diana, do you have a bigger dick than that?
I definitely do.
I'm
going to give it to Austin Gunn, because this might not have been shown on TV, but not only was he just dickish in general with all the stuff he did, but when he came around, there's a group of kids, and I thought I was recording this, but I did not do it correctly. At the end, I'm not at my most technical best. He was fucking cussing out this group of kids, man. Like, having words with them, like, respect in the dick way.
What? What a dick. My biggest dicks of the week, I'm gonna go with the team of the Young Bucks. I thought their bitch assness has run its course, and I am now waiting for them to take a hearty ass whooping.
Hell yeah!
All three of us had different dicks of the week. That rarely happens. But
there's a lot to choose from this week.
A lot of dicks, a whole lot of dicks. Next up, we've got the Drew Riley Hero of the Week. Who's the biggest hero of this episode of Dynamite?
again, I feel like there's a
Just-
lot to choose from.
We
I'm
had some
trying to
heroes.
figure out who came closest to death and didn't die.
Red.
Probably Paul White.
Oh wait, yeah.
Paul White.
Poor Paul
So
White.
I remember Orange Cassidy like swooping in and breaking up. I think he took Moxley out just to break it up so it was a more even fight, which was quite heroic. But as
That was
always,
heroic.
E-Man came in being a fucking hero, standing up for his baby. I don't know, man. Plus, you got Jericho and Takeshita, who just had a fucking banger, hard ass match in Japan and came here and like entertained us again in the most like insane way. Like, there's a lot to pick from. So, fuck it, Hangman.
Hangman.
He's a,
I'm going with Hangman too. He's defending his kid that nearly got fucking
exactly. You got to give it to that.
murdered.
And in the most
This
like
is Harley.
fun way, like calling out the fucking weed dealer and all that shit. Like,
The weed shit,
yes.
the best. Loved it. Mistress Harley, who you going with?
Didn't I say already?
Yeah. Whoever died
Miss.
the closest.
Paul White.
That's it. Shit, that's all. Paul White, good on you, Paul White. You won the Hero of the Week. That's the first time Paul White's ever won Hero of the Week.
Johnny, pay fucking attention.
Listen, sometimes, man, my mind drifts off. I apologize. I do remember that now that you've mentioned it. We've got a Freddie versus Jason showdown or match of the week. It's your choice, dealer's choice. It doesn't have to be a match. It could be just when people were yelling at each other.
It's true, but it's got to be the blah, 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 blah Sega match. Come on.
Oh, Diana, do you mean the Like Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name Street Fight?
The street
That is
fight.
exactly what I meant. However, if we're doing all of them, then I got to give it to Takeshita, Jericho in Japan. So if we're going straight AEW, blah, 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 Sega. If you're doing all that we're covering, DDT, Japan, Takeshita, Jericho.
Yeah.
Either way, those two work.
I would say for Dynamite, the Street Fight, best match of the week overall.
That's a great way to put it.
Definitely Jericho and Takeshita. Super good. I can't tell you enough. I implore you. You can watch it. It's easy to find. You can watch it literally right after you're done listening to this.
Go to Jericho's social. Like, I know he's posted like full video links, you know, so you can watch the whole thing.
Yeah, it's top-notch shit. Mistress Harley, do you have a favorite match? Or did I miss it?
It was absolutely the street fight. I only wish that they would do like a tuxedo street fight, or
Tuxedo street fight.
I mean, anything where you have to like undress your enemy or put your enemy in a ridiculous costume. Like, I like that shit. So the street fight, and also please add tuxedos.
Now a tuxedo street fight that rolls right off the tongue.
Yes,
You know what I
it's
mean?
much simpler.
A
it's a
Scooby-Doo
classic.
street fight.
I would love to see that, actually.
I'm there for it. Well, we're at another end of the Awesome Pod. Let's plug our shit. Mistress Harley, you got anything coming up right now?
No, I'm just generally a very successful financial dominatrix, and if you have too much money and want to give it all to me, you can do that at mistressharley.com.
You're here
I'll be right
first. I'm like, let me connect my PayPal. I am going to be at Full Gear this weekend. If you're around, I know that Raggedy Bitches have already reached out to me.
Wait,
saying
we're all
that
going to Full Gear, right?
We're all going to Full Gear.
Fuck yeah.
Raggedy Bitches have reached out saying, I want to take pictures with you. Find me. All you got to do is ping me on Twitter. I will find you somewhere, and we'll scissor it up, take a picture. It'll be a lot of fun. Also, I'm going to be at San Francisco Punchline at the end of this month with Greg Fitzsimmons. I'm also going to be with Doug Benson New Year's Eve at the Sacramento Punchline. And I'll be at Wise Guys January 12th and 13th in Salt Lake City. Come see me. Diana, what are you promoting right now?
I guess the only thing I can really talk about is the December 15th very special Christmas charity auction episode of The Last Drive-In.
Beautiful. It's going to be awesome. Definitely tune in. And also, I got to say, this last several episodes of The Last Drive have been fucking fantastic. I watched them all. And I
Did
love...
you like my makeup, Johnny?
Makeup looked good. Got to tell you, makeup has been looking fan-fucking-tastic here.
One day, the people that don't know yet will get that reference, and they're gonna.
At some point, we're playing the long game on that reference. Anyhow, that's another episode of the Awesome Pod. That's long. That is true long-term inside joke storytelling. Super fun episode. Mistress Harley, as always, thanks for joining us. Brendan will be back maybe next week. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
so let us know what jackets we should be getting.
I know.
We'll work on our coordinated outfits.
Exactly. He'll be so proud.
He really would. That would make him smile very big. Anyways, Raggedy Bitches, we love you. It's time to say Namaste, W. So, Namaste, W.
Namaste.
Namaste, W.
Yay!
Yay, we did it!
Huzzah!